Yes, welcome back, people, to another video on the Big Steph channel. And today we're here after Arsenal's 0-0 draw at the Etihad. It's not a bad result. Firstly, tell me how you feel about that game. First of all, tell me how you feel going into the game and how you feel after the game.
Honestly, I thought if Arsenal won the game, that meant they really wanted it. So like they were gonna win the league. But at the end of the game, the draw is not the worst case scenario. It's kind of like middle, you know what I mean? The win would have been best case scenario. The draw, it's kind of a win at the Etihad because we haven't won there in
9 years, like 9 years. You can imagine that. I mean, going into the game, I knew it was going to be a game of very few chances. I knew City were going to dominate majority of the possession. At any point, do you feel Arsenal were probably going to concede? Did the performance scare you? Does it deter you going forward this season?
No, absolutely. Some of the corners, like you got to realize they got superstars on their team. Haaland, corners, Rodri, corners. We can concede at any moment, but Saliba,
But we didn't.
show grit. Declan showed grit. We just did what we had to do, you know.
I agree. No, I talked to a lot of people so far on the channel today. They talked about Mikel Arteta's approach. You kind of talked about the approach. You said the approach didn't really bother you, as you said they have superstars on the team. But did the substitutions surprise you? We saw Bukayo Saka come off. We saw Jorginho come off. We saw a few players come off that we weren't probably expecting to come off. How do you feel about the substitutions?
No.
Did they come too early, too late? Personnel-wise, what do you think?
Honestly, like Mikel is a great manager and all. Sometimes he does the substitutions way too late. But Bukayo coming off is a great substitution because he honestly wasn't like doing
wasn't
anything
playing
on the
well,
right side. He wasn't playing well. He's not right though. Like he got injured and whatever. He wasn't 100%. So Martinelli coming down the right side's a little surprising, but you know he's a threat. You know his speed and everything. And then, yeah, I wasn't really surprised with the substitution. Party coming in, little surprising for Jorginho, but like we thought he was gonna be better. Nothing much there.
Yeah, I thought Jorginho, to be honest, needed to be a bit more braver in that midfield. Because what I like about Jorginho, normally he's brave. He gets on the ball and he allows Odegaard and Declan Rice to move forward and to show their quality. I thought Odegaard was brilliant today again. Just a few misplaced passes in the final third.
Consistent, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
just consistent. But what I thought Jorginho needs to be a bit better. With Partey coming back, would you have Jorginho or Partey going further in the title run?
Honestly, Party with that match with Declan and Odegaard in the midfield would make it amazing because Declan gets to open up as a number 8 alongside with Odegaard. So they can make through passes.
And that's really the midfield three we wanted to see as fans all along, all season.
Exactly. And he's just come back from injury. I also would love to see a Fabio Vieira in there as a substitution because his passing, his quality is just so good. And
he's very similar to Odegaard. He loves that.
Speedy. He's speedy. He is speedy.
And he probably could be a good replacement for Bukayo Saka when Bukayo Saka has to come off.
Exactly.
We still don't lose that dynamism. We still have that quality of that left foot off the right hand side.
He's very dynamic in the midfield. Exactly. He can play the right. He can play the left. He can play the middle. He's very like dynamic. And
no, Liverpool have won today, 2-1 against Brighton. I know that's 2 points were behind them. It's not mathematically over. It's not done for Arsenal. But how do you feel about our title charge going forward now after this result?
Okay, so the thing is, we have the hardest schedule. So we still have to play Man U, Tottenham, and Chelsea. So it is definitely harder for Arsenal to win. If they win the league, it means they want it so bad. Like, you know, at the end of the day, Liverpool is in first, but 2 points is nothing. And we got, 10 goal differential on them? Still, I'm not worried about it, honestly. We can win the league as long as we get those 3 big games and then the Everton relegation game because they're fighting for relegation at the end of the day. That's our last game.
What do you think? If you had to give a percentage number on it, what do you think Arsenal's chances of winning this Premier League title?
I'm not saying this because I believe in Arsenal, so I would love to say 100%, but I think it's a toss-up. So it's 50%. It's whatever Liverpool do at the end of the day. Like if they drop points,
Arsenal needs to be there. Yep.
Exactly. If we keep winning, Liverpool drop points, we can win the league. But I would love to say like more than 50%, but it is a toss-up. Liverpool has a pretty easy season to go. Like, 9 games left, something like that. But Arsenal has a pretty tough schedule at the end of the day. So
I agree.
So 50% is fair.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. This has been another video on the Big Steph channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.